This is Mary Harris from Slate's What Next podcast with a message brought to you by Farmers Insurance. Yep, this is an ad. No two ways about it. Farmers paid my show to tell you about their refreshingly transparent approach to insurance, like how you get a clear breakdown of your policy with coverage on a page. That's all I have to read. So, if you want insurance as straightforward as this ad, visit farmers.com. Underwritten by Farmers Truck or Fire Insurance Exchanges or affiliate. Products not available in every state.
You're either all in on this model, or maybe you're building with another. You're either speed, or is it security? Or you're AWS AI. Don't pick a side. Pick them all. AWS AI is how.
There's a fire inside you can't ignore. Stand still? Not a chance. You're a lifelong learner who's come this far. Now, we're here to help you keep going further. Capella University. What can't you do? Visit capella.edu to learn more.
Welcome to Alienized Photos Industry Talk. I have a power couple here. Miss Patterson, or Mr. Patterson, and Miss Erika. First off, how y'all doing today?
Good.
Doing good.
Good. No complaints over here.
Woo!
How about you?
I am great. It's amazing. And, we just had a good meeting, went over some systems, and I appreciate that. And just for the audience, the listeners, can we talk a little about what y'all do?
Yeah. So my name is Paterson, and I am the co-founder of Braid Connector, which is a company that helps hair stylists, hair braiders to get found, to get more bookings. So right now, our goal is to give this skill to many braiders, many other small business, so they can actually use AI and utilize AI to the max to make the business grow.
Wow, that's amazing. So, how did y'all start this? Like, what was the initial idea for it?
Good. So everything started back in 2015. I'm originally from Burkina Faso. I immigrated here in 2015. I came here for school, F1 visa, and then from that I got interest into digital marketing, into building system for small businesses. So I started by going to conferences, meet other people that is in this type of space, and then little by little I made my way to where I am right now.
Wow. So, my question would be, why salons?
That's a good question. My first client ever that I got was a salon's owner. So how I got that salon was from Facebook. I've been in rooms where people was talking a lot about digital marketing, about how to help people be found online. So the closest people around me was salons owner, because I'm African. So there was a lot of ladies that do hair. So that was the easiest niche to get started. So, and then I also had my cousin that was doing hair. So I literally helped her to grow her own business. Literally, she was braiding in her kitchen. So I helped her move from the kitchen to open a new salon with more than 14 chairs and plus.
That's
So
amazing.
that's how I started helping salons owner.
So yeah, that's part of my initial question. Why salons? Because on the opposite end, we have barbershops. So why salons over barbershops?
Yeah. First, because I feel like uh, when it comes to hair treatment for ladies, they pay more than the barbershop.
Is that true, Erika?
Yes, to be a woman is expensive. It is. It's more expensive than a man. Like, just in comparison, he'll go to the barber and get a haircut, and it's like $40. Like, that's two braids in my head. So I go to the salon, I get my hair done, and it's like $300. And then on top of that, like, women get their nails done, women get their eyebrows done, women wear makeup. It's all these other things that women do. So like the beauty industry is a thing that is gonna never go away, especially
True.
for women, because most women care about how they look, and getting your hair done is a part of that. And women like to feel good. And the first thing they do is get their hair done because, yeah, you just want to feel good, you want to look good, and
Hmm.
yeah, it's expensive to be a woman.
It's
Mhm.
expensive to be. That might be the title. It's expensive to be one. Wow.
And also, I felt like my service will provide more benefit to the women because let's be real, if I help a barber shop to get more booking, at the end of the month, you will still struggle to pay for the services because the service that you offer to other people might be a little bit low because they need to actually cut more hair to make more money. So that's why I rather work with ladies that do hair, opticians, and yeah.
Wow. And you bring up a good point about the you need to cut more hair as a barber to, pay for the services. And my thing is like I kind of said to myself a few months ago, let me make a big goal. I want to make my first million. And I know we was going over funnels and systems earlier, and I was like, I need to niche down. But I also thought about it. Would photography make me my first million? So it was like something that I was reflecting on and questioning myself, like, because yeah, I could make a million through photography, but I'll be burnt out and tired. So it's like I don't want to do that. So it's kind of like I want to be peaceful as I do it. So I'm kind of looking more in the educational space and building out courses, so
And teaching other people what you do.
exactly. So something I'm stumbling upon, and that's why I didn't niche down or build out the systems like I'm supposed to, because it's like, I could, it's my business, but will it make me my first million?
I believe yes is a great industry because right now we're recording, so
That's
this is
true.
something that will not go away. People will still need to be findable. People will still need to tell their story. And then what you do, it's something that is really needed. You just gotta keep going up. You're already there, man. You're already
Oh
there.
yeah, I like it. Thank you,
And
thank you.
people love photos because photos are memories. So you gotta see it as that. Like, who wouldn't have a photographer at their wedding? Who's gonna take the pictures? Somebody with the iPhone. You're gonna want them
True.
to have those photos for the rest of your life. So that's how I look at it. Photos are memories. So I'm always like big on like take a picture, take a picture. Even if we're doing the smallest thing, I always take pictures because
That's nice.
at one point in your life, that might be all you have of who you're taking a picture of too.
Uh,
So,
so when was your first picture?
our first date,
Your first date?
yeah,
Oh,
we took
yeah.
a picture the second day we met.
Like a selfie?
Yep.
Yeah.
We still have that picture. So, in 2015.
Wow.
Yeah, yeah. We met through a mutual friend at the time. Um, Crazy because I was just like minding my business, going home. I was not looking for nothing. And my friend texted me like, "Hey, you want to meet this guy?" She was dating one of his friends. And I was like, "Sure." And it happened to be right up the block from my mom's house. It was crazy because I'm like, "What?" But I was moving out, so I wasn't really, paying attention or around. And literally, I was like, "Oh yeah, I'm coming. It's right up the block. I just have to walk there." I'm from Harlem, so New York City up the block is literally up the block. So
Got you.
yeah, so yeah, we met and then we literally been together ever since the first day we met. Oh, so yeah, and our second day was when we took a selfie. We went to go eat and we took a picture.
Yeah, that's nice. Wow.
Yeah.
So that sounds like a word of mouth referral. So even going back to the salons, like a lot of salons do word of mouth and referrals. So how did you get them to find the value in systems and like funnels?
Because let me start something. Because a lot of businesses they only focusing on growing without having the good foundation. And having a business is basically the foundation of your like having a system is basically the foundation of your business. Let's say if you build a house, right, and then there is a leak on the roof. but you're now worrying about fixing the leak on the roof, and then you're trying to like change the paint inside. You're trying to like maybe change the windows and all that. It doesn't really matter because all these things will still get wet when it rains, right? So a lot of stylists, a lot of salons owner don't really take the time to really like do an assessment of their business. They only think that getting more clients will make the business grow, and then they're not really taking care of like the foundation. They need a proper way of contacting back those leads when like let's say somebody working in your business, like in your hair salon. You want to have this person phone number and name so you can contact that person later. Some of them do it manually. That's why sometimes they ending up burned out because they have to like do everything manually. They have to remind for the next appointment manually. So a system is really needed for them. So that's how we align our service. So when people are finding them online or they're just walking into their shop, they can actually get those clients' data so they can contact them back again and again.
Wow. So what is the biggest mistake most salon owners make with marketing?
Good marketing.
Mm-hmm.
I would say the bigger mistake that most salons make is to do not nurture the client. The only thing that this client came right now, they did their hair, they do not contact them back later. They do not send them like a text message 2-3 months later reminding them
Really?
that they can come to do their hair service. Like let's say, for example, like Amazon. How many times do you receive text messages in your phone from Amazon or from Target?
Right.
Yeah, before those tools was expensive for small businesses, but nowadays with AI, everything is accessible. So it's really not costly to have this type of system for your business. So that's one of the biggest mistake that they do. They do not really they do not have like a proper system to like nurture those clients so they can become like loyal clients and stay with them forever.
I want to add to that because I went to get my hair done by someone. I usually do my own hair. So, but this time I went to get my hair done. And I was like, let me see if I could, like, talk to her and tell her what I do and everything. And she was just didn't want to talk. And I could get that because not everybody's having a good day. But like, she didn't ask where I found her. She didn't ask, like, if she could follow me on Instagram or anything like that, just a way for her to contact me back. So I'm like, you just don't care about your business because she did a great job and I would go back. But, just like customer service plays a huge role in it as well. Like, how are you with your clients? I get everyone has a bad day. Everyone doesn't want to talk all the time. But at least like small talk, acknowledging like them coming to see you, like just asking certain questions like, how did you find me? Do you mind if I have your number or a way to contact you back in the future? Leaving me a 5-star review on Google, like any of those things matter because it shows that you care about your business. If somebody doesn't do that, it's like you're just doing hair to do hair, I guess. You're just making money from it. It could be that too, but as me personally, I would have I would have told you where I found you because that's good for you to know. Like, how did somebody just find you? You don't know me. I don't know you. That's like the reverse question.
Yeah.
You should ask the customer coming in is how did you find me? And if it the ads, it could be looking them up on Instagram. It could be a Google search. There's so many different ways. But as a business owner, salon owner, that is like, should be your first question. Just so you know the data in your head,
This is wild. You said the nurture process, and you would think that it would be different because females are nurturers, naturally. So that's critical. And like you said, the money's in the data. Like you said, yeah.
You're either all in on this model, or maybe you're building with another. You're either speed, or is it security? You're either custom, or are you ready to use? Or you're AWS AI. With hundreds of models, ready-to-use agents, speed and security built in, you don't have to pick a side. You can have them all. How will AI revolutionize your business? AWS AI is how.
What's up, baby? It's Bretsky, and I'm here to tell you that SpinQuest.com is giving out free sweeps coins. All you gotta do is purchase a $10 coin pack, and guess what? They're gonna give you the coins from a $30 coin pack. That lets you play all your favorite games like Blackjack, Wanted, Dead or Wild, and we're talking real cash prizes, baby. SpinQuest.com.
SpinQuest is a free-to-play social casino. Void where prohibited. Visit SpinQuest.com for more details.
So, have you ever worked with anybody outside the salon industry or tried a different industry?
Yes, right now we are working with dentists. We do have some couple of accounts of dentists that we are serving, and it was our first trying this type of customer avatar. So far, it's doing great. We able to deliver them the good results that they want. We did a Facebook, I mean, the online presence audit. Then we told them how we can help them, which means by creating their online social media, make them more content on Instagram and also Facebook, and also running ads for them. So those clients, those doctors are really happy at the moment. So I'm still holding on that. I want to see how it is, like how it rolls out for the next 2-3 months, and from that I will see, okay, if I can take more of them or if I will still stick with the salon's owner.
Wow. And who do you think market themselves better? Which industry?
Say it again.
Which industry do you think market themselves better?
Oh, definitely the dentist. They got big money, really, and then they don't even bother you. They just pay you and they tell you, hey, do the work.
Good. And then
Good.
let's make a meeting. You can show me the work because they're busy. They're dentists, like they're doctors. So they have clients and they have high paying clients because fixing your teeth costs money.
I do.
So yeah, when we working with them was just like,
Yeah, working with them is much easier, and then I mean, they're strict, I will say. They know exactly what they want. So if you're also able to deliver those results, everything will run out smooth. So I like the little experience that I had working with dentists was really good.
Because I mean, I see a lot of, hair photos, hair videos. So I'm just curious. That's very interesting. And you said ads. Do you currently run ads for your business?
Yes, we do run ads for our business, as we recommend our clients to also run ads, because this is one of the fastest way to be found. Like literally, I run my ad, I say something that you like, you click on it, then we meet. And I also tell you how I can help you grow your business, or if I cannot help you, I also tell you, hey, right now I cannot help you, but here is some free resources. Go read it, and then yeah, if you ready, you can come back and then we can help you, because we met actually a lot of people. There is some people that are like already there that we can help, and there is also people that contact us that we cannot really help because they're not at the level where we can really serve them. So we do not want to take nobody's found and then not being able to deliver the results. And then it all comes to like your personality, because before we even start to work together, we do go through an assessment call, and then I kind of like to work with people that I like. So
That's right. Yeah.
during that call, I really assess everything. If you're cool and a thing that we can help you, definitely we're taking you on. But if I think that you're going to be difficult, or you expecting something that we cannot do, or you think that I will come and do all the work for your business, this is something that probably not going to be a good fit. So we also try to like um not work with those type of people that expect magic.
Wow. And I'm gonna shift gears a little bit. I know I want to respect y'all time. Y'all gotta get the babies. Um, every power couple there's roles, there's strengths, there's weaknesses. So how would you describe y'all strengths, weaknesses, dynamics?
well, we have noticed that I'm more of a planner person. I was a teacher before we started this business for 8 years. And as a teacher, you always have lesson plans. You always have your things mapped up. You always know what you're going to do when you walk into the classroom. So, and just in my life, I just like planning things. Like if we're going somewhere, we're going on vacation, we're doing this. I like to plan the week, the weekend, the this, the that. Is just who I am. And he's more of like a doer. Like somebody calls him, he just got to do what he has to do at that moment. And it kind of stresses me a little bit, but we notice that whenever we sit down, usually we do it Sunday nights, we'll talk about what we have to do for the week and we write those things down. Then that's how we're able to execute it, is because we sit down, we talk, and we've come up with that, and that has helped us like move along with our business. Where like he's just fast moving. Like something comes up, he's like, all right, I gotta I'm gonna take this call. Like yesterday, it was Sunday. He was handling business. I'm like, all right, like, like, and I get it. I get it. Because in some instances, it's like, why wait till Monday? Why wait till the next day where you can get it done today? And he's big on like, why wait? And I'm like, I could do that. If it's not in the plan, like, why can't it be done the next day? But I like that he does that because it takes it out of the way. So if it's like a quick call he has to do with a client and it's on a Sunday, he just does it because it doesn't matter. Tomorrow's Monday.
Yeah,
know?
I kind of like to push back early my meetings. Like, let's say if I set up a meeting with you on Monday at 5 p.m., if by like 1 p.m. I feel like I have free time, I try to push the meeting up. If then you're not available, then I meet you at 5 p.m. It's okay. But I feel like this is something that I've been doing a lot, and it's really helping me to free my time. Because when you have a meeting with someone, you're thinking about that, so your head is not free, and then you already cannot do a lot. Like you cannot start a task because you know that you're going to be busy soon. So I rather like bring that task now, get that task over right now, and then have my free time
That
to
free
free with my
time.
kids and learn something else or watch a podcast or something like that.
And that's literally what he did yesterday. He did your meetings in the morning, and then we went to the event, and then he
Wow.
was fine with work. So I get it. It makes complete sense. Yeah.
And I wanted to add, really thank you to Erika, my wife, because she's really a great person. Because before she joined the company, like it was like, I wouldn't say a chaos, but he was like
What?
chaos.
A cows? What's that?
Like chaos. Excuse my accent, right? CHAOS.
Oh, chaos. Gotcha.
Yeah, so, okay. So yeah,
French is your first language.
yeah, French is my first language, so
Ooh.
it's okay. So the company was like up and down, but since she came in, listen, it's going up and up and up. So I really believe that she really was a big help. She really helped when it comes to organization. As she said, she was really good at it. She organized our own wedding. Even yesterday, she was a part of like the Brooklyn Chamber of Commerce. And then she did help them with the event because we just ran a 2 days event. So we did help with the marketing over there. We helped run ads in the local community. We also set up the funnel so people can actually register to come to the event. And then we got over like how many people?
Over 2,000 people came. Probably more than that because they ran out of wristbands. So I'm so proud of us for that because, they were kind of nervous because it's a small community too. So they were kind of nervous about the event, but I'm like, it's going to be good because I'm on their social media. So I post on their Facebook, Instagram. We ran their ads. We make their flyers. We send emails for them. We do all of that. And I'm like, it's going to be good. People were interacting. And then when we were at the event, we were going live. So he was putting me on the spot and making me talk to all the vendors and the people. But it was a really great event. It turned out amazing. Everyone had fun. The kids had fun. Everyone was safe, happy. It ended with a fireworks show. So it was really nice. And I'm so happy to be a part of that. And they had a parade in the beginning. So I'm like happy to have been a part of that planning process because there goes the planner in me that had fun doing that. And it was something that is a part of the community that we live in and that we're a part of. And that means a lot to me too, like being a part of a community and giving back and helping in ways that I can. So yeah, it was great.
Amazing. That's inspiring. And as y'all speak about free time, and it seems like y'all building towards living life on your own terms. So what it would ultimately look like when y'all can live life on your own terms, y'all build out the business more and can relax, not have to be in it so much. What does it look like for you all?
Hey everybody, Lady Luck here, and we're celebrating America's 250th birthday. Now, all summer long, I'm going to be celebrating by playing on SpinQuest.com, which is an American-owned social casino. It obviously features over 1,000 slot games and live blackjack, live craps, live bubble craps. Head on over to SpinQuest.com, get yourself a $30 coin pack for just $10.
SpinQuest is a free-to-play social casino. Void where prohibited. Visit SpinQuest.com for more details.
You've never been one to settle. Stand down or stand still. You're a lifelong learner, energized by excellence. There's a fire inside you you can't ignore. You've got competition to outrun, momentum to build on, and your own high standards to meet. Stop now? Not a chance. At Capella University, we help you catch what you're chasing because you've always had the drive. Now, go earn the degree. Capella University. What can't you do? Visit capella.edu to learn more.
I mean, we kind of do that now in a way, a little bit, where we kind of make our own schedule. We, we work when the kids are in school, and we plan our days, we plan our weekends where we can have that time with our kids. And like Saturday or Sunday, we might go on a hike, take them to the park. Like we kind of do that. And then I like that because, like, say for instance, a volunteer in my kid's school. I couldn't do that if I had a 9 to 5, because when they're in school, I would be at a 9 to 5 working. Where when you work for your own self, I'm like, I can go volunteer for an hour at her school during the book fair because I want to be a part of that, you know? And if I worked at a 9 to 5, I wouldn't be able to do that because I'd be clocking in somewhere. And yeah, so I think that sense of freedom of us planning our own schedule and our own time, I like that the best about entrepreneurship. And yeah.
Yeah, me myself, I've never been a 9 to 5 person. I quit this job really quick. So, because I felt like um, going to a place and doing the same thing over and over, I'm not this type of person. It might be okay for someone else, but I'm not this type of person. I'm like, okay, what's next? And then when I did work some 9 to 5, which I didn't really last long, because I believe I'm a creative person. I like to help you and see you succeed. And then I see that, okay, if I can help you and see you succeed, why would you quit on me? You will always want to work with me because I helped you. And then I believe that I rather 1% of 100 people than 100% of one person. Do you understand what I mean by that?
One more time, Nate.
I rather 1% of 100 people than 100% of myself. That means I rather help other people and get them succeed, get them the success they want, because I know that my fulfillment will come through it. If they succeed, I will also make money. So this is how I see. And then working in a 9 to 5, definitely you able to do your task, but at the end of the week or at the end of the month, you're just a number. They don't really care that much about you. And then I've been in companies where literally this guy was working there for like 12 years. He did a small mistake. They fired him just right from corporate, not even knowing the real story and things like that. So me going through all this thing, I'm like, is that really the good path to go in? And yeah, so
And that's also just what they teach you in America is you're supposed to have a 9 to 5 job and you work hard and you get retirement and you work for 30 years. And it's what our parents did as well. So it's what I saw growing up. So you think that is what you're supposed to do, right? Go to college, get a good job, do all those things. And I did all those things. And when I was at my job, I was there for 8 years. I was just like, it was just tiring and exhausting. And after a while, I was like, this can't be life. Like, like this can't be our life forever, where we're just exhausted that we can't even do anything together, or we can't do anything with our kids on the weekend because we're tired working for someone else. So, and I knew like when I was pregnant with my second kid, that I was like, I can't go back to this because I'm tired and I don't even have a second kid. So wait till the second kid come.
Right.
And since I was a teacher, I know how much energy goes into teaching other people's children. And I love children. That's always, it's still a passion of mine of loving children and being around kids. But I wanted to give that energy to my own kids. And I couldn't have this energy for other people's kids and then come home and do the same thing for my kids. Like I was just too drained. So these are my children that are going to be my kids for the rest of their life and my life. And I wanted to put my energy towards them. So now it's like, we're doing what we have to do during the day. And then when they come home, it's like, boom, they have our attention. We can play with you. We could do this. We could do homework. We could go to the park if we want to. We can do whatever because we're not drained from a job. I'm not drained from teaching all day. And
Yeah, don't get me wrong. We're still working.
Yeah,
We still have some
Right.
tasks to do, but it's just on our time. Yeah, it's just that we can organize our days better, and then we know that nobody puts a value on our time. We can actually create our own money, and then literally, what I do is actually what my kids see me doing, and then as she said, we grow up in household where we saw parents going to work, going to clock in. So I will not do that. So my kid will not see me do that. So his wiring will be different. So that's how I see it. Kids literally copy what you do. So right now, my daughter, she see me on meetings. When I go to those events, I go with her because I want her to actually, it need to be her. Because I learned that from one of my mentor. I was talking to my mentor and I asked him about his kid, and then I was like, "Oh, what about if your daughter later want to go get a job or something like that?" He was like, "It's okay, but this is not who we are." I was like, "Okay, what you mean this is not who you are?" And like, yeah, our family, we didn't grow up like that. We was always entrepreneurs. My dad was an entrepreneur. I'm an entrepreneur. So my daughter, my wife, all our family have this type of mindset. So I'm like, oh, okay, definitely I'm doing this way. I'm doing this way all in. And I believe that it's great. And then right now it's great. Yeah.
And that's what your kids see you doing. Like we took our kid to the home days this weekend, and our daughter got to see us record and be live and everything. And at first she was like, another video? Like you just kept but we like, yep, and you coming with me. And I kept bringing her, you want to stay with me? You coming along. We got to go over here. I got to take this video. I have to talk to the people. So like, like just giving her a little heads up. And she was just like, and I let her play and you have your fun, but you got to see that mommy is working too. And she saw that, and yeah, it was a good thing for her to see because she's definitely still wrapped up in me being a teacher. Because she go to school, so she want me to teach at her school, and I'm like, I teach, but this in a different way.
That's right.
So yeah.
Yeah, that's amazing. And even same here, I bring my daughter wherever I go, different events, if it allows, depending on the event. Like I do more corporate, work with entrepreneurs, so it's more of that space versus the rowdy event. So, and I do want to be conscious of time, but I have so many questions, so we're going to have to do a part 2. This is amazing. And where can everybody follow you all, find your website, social media?
So Instagram, my personal Instagram is _America1_, and then the business Instagram is Braid Connector. Simple, Braid Connector, just like that. You can find us there.
Okay.
And then
Good.
okay.
My name is on Instagram. My name is Paterson Wadba, and then the business is also Braid Connector, the same name that she just said.
Nice. And y'all know me, the host, photographer Steve Jackson of Alien Eyez Photos Media, and also Alien Eyez Photos Industry Talk. This has been another great episode, and you can follow me at Alien Eyez Photos and check out more information and book me at alieneyesphotos.com. That's Alien Eyes with a Z, Photos with a S.com. Stay tuned for the next one. Peace.
Good.
Forget whatever plans you have this weekend because you're staying at home and playing on SpinQuest. And there's never been a better time to sign up than right now. New users get $30 coin packs for just $10. All the table games you love with hundreds of slot games and real cash prizes. That's at spinquest.com. SPINQUEST.com.
SpinQuest is a free-to-play social casino. Void where prohibited. Visit spinquest.com for more details.
There's a fire inside you can't ignore. Stand still? Not a chance. You're a lifelong learner who's come this far. Now, we're here to help you keep going further. Capella University. What can't you do? Visit capella.edu to learn more.
Here's a tip for you. There's a podcast out there with fans waiting to be your next customer. They tune in every week, they trust the host, and that host wants to talk about brands like yours in their own words to their audience. The problem is, you just haven't been introduced yet. We're Acast, where that introduction happens. As the world's largest podcast marketplace, we let you browse shows, see who's listening, and book host-read sponsorships or run your own ads all from one platform. Transparent pricing, real-time data, complete control. Start advertising on podcasts by visiting acast.com/advertise.